All right, so now we're going to talk about systems of inequalities. So we've already graphed inequalities before. Now we're just going to graph a system of inequalities. Our goal for today, I can solve a system of inequalities by graphing. So why don't you start by pausing the video and doing a warm-up of graphing each of these lines, and then graphing each of these inequalities just to make sure that you're okay with them. It's a great warm-up to have. All right, on this first one here, your y-intercept is -1, and then your slope is 2/3. So up 2 over 3, up 2 over 3, down 2, left 3, down 2, left 3. Connect your points with a solid line. Ooh, there we go. And there's my line. Okay, next one. Y equals -2x plus 3, so a y-intercept of 3 and a slope of -2. Remember, -2 is -2 over 1. So down 2, right 1, 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 up 2, left 1, up 2, left 1. And connect those points with a straight line. And then the last one is y equals x minus 2, where your y-intercept is -2 and your slope is 1. So up 1, right 1, up 1, right 1, and down 1, left 1, down 1, left 1. And there's those 3 lines. All right, let's go ahead and graph these 3 inequalities. You're going to graph the line, and then remember, it's either going to be solid or dashed, and then you're also going to do some shading with them. Okay, so this is the exact, no it's not. Okay, I thought it was going to be the exact same line. So I have a y-intercept of 3 and a slope of -1/2. So I'm going to go down 1, right 2, down 1, right 2, down 1, right 2. Up 1, left 2, up 1, left 2, up 1, left 2. Now I have to look at the inequality symbol. This is greater than or equal to. Since it's or equal to, I'm going to connect this with a solid line. Now I have to do some shading. So if this is, once again, greater than. Since the value is greater than, I'm shading above that line. All right, let's look at this one here. This is y is less than x plus 3. So I need to get my y-intercept of 3, and then I have a slope of 1. Up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, down 1, left 1, down 1, down 1, left 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 1. All right, so now I was just thinking, and I was thinking, wait a minute. Did we ever do graphing inequalities together? I don't think we did. So let's make sure we know what these say. This is greater than or equal to. So because of the or equal to, because of the or equal to, the line's solid. Because of the greater than, I'm shading above that line. All right, this one right here is less than. So because it's not or equal to, which would include the points on this line, I'm going to use a dashed line. So you can connect these with dashes, or if you click on your pen and you scroll this bottom part to the left, you can see that you can make a dashed line. So if I connect these and then hold it, I can get a dashed line like that. That's pretty neat, huh? Well, I hate the arrows on the end, but who cares? Okay, now I'm going to come back to my solid line here. And now I'm going to see if I'm shading above or below the line. This is values less than that y value, so I'm going to shade below that line. Okay, next one, y is less than or equal to 3x minus 2. So once again, this is less than or equal to. Equal to means I'm going to put a solid line in, okay? Just like up here, so everyone realizes this is equal to, this is equal to, this is equal to, so solid lines in. No shading because it's not values greater than or less than that. It's just equal to. All right, so I'm going to put my y-intercept of -2 and then my slope of 3. Up 3, right 1, up 3, right 1, up 3, right 1, down 3, left 1. All right, so we said less than or equal to, so I'm going to put a solid line in. Now I need to know where to shade. These are values less than or equal to. So less than's below that. Okay, now if you look at this as a seesaw, where there's a person sitting here. Ah, I'm on one end. Yay, I'm having so much fun. And there's another guy right here. Oh, I'm having so much fun. Where's the ground below them? If you're having trouble with deciding what's below and what's above, that's what I tell people. So this is what's below. These are the values less than. Okay, so solving the system of inequalities by graphing, we're going to see what our solutions look like, and then we'll describe what the solution is on that last bolded point there. Okay, so I'll start by graphing this inequality. So I'm going to graph y is less than or equal to. Once again, this is less than or equal to. You don't have to write this down every time we do it. I'm just doing it for notes. All right, negative 2x plus 4. So y-intercept of 4, and then slope of negative 2/3. So down 2, right 3. Down 2, right 3. Up 2, left 3. Since it's equal to, I'm going to connect my points with a solid line. All right, now I'm going to shade. Since it's less than, hey, that's not shading. Since it's less than, I'm going to shade below this line. All right, now let's graph my other inequality. My other inequality is y is greater than, this is greater than, 1/2 x minus 2. So I'm going to graph my y-intercept of negative 2, and then I have a slope of 1/2. Up 1, right 2. Up 1, right 2. Up 1, right 2. I could also go down 1, left 2. Down 1, left 2. Down 1, left 2. Once again, you want as many points as possible on the line because you're going to see that there's follow-up questions in the future. All right, so I am just putting values greater than. So I'm not including the points on this line. So I want a dashed line. So I'm going to connect these points with a dashed line. All right, now I'm going to look to see if I'm shading above or below. First, I want to fix that. There we go. These are values greater than. Greater than are values above. All right, now I skipped some questions over here. I should probably go back and answer. My line style in this, I said it out loud, is solid. And I was shading below. My line style on the second one was dashed, and I shaded above. So where are the solutions? Because it's not just one solution, it's multiple solutions. The solutions are where my graph is blue and red. So it's my overlapping shaded region. So it's all these values in purple here. It's also all the values that are on this blue line right here because those are included. It's none of the values on the dashed red line. Okay? Now notice I unhighlighted it because I was just wanting to show you what I was talking about. All right, so the solutions are the overlapping shaded region. All right, so let's try. We have 4 more to try, and then we have 2 that are already graphed for us, and we have to try to write the system of inequalities for it. Okay, so we're going to start with this inequality. Y is greater than or equal to 2x minus 3. So y-intercept of 3, slope of 2. Up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. Down 2, left 1, down 2, left 1. This is greater than or equal to. So I'm going to include the points on the line. And then remember it was greater than or equal to. So I'm going to go above the line. So these values are my values. All those points so far. All right, so that's that. Okay, now we're going to do the other inequality. Y is less than or equal to negative x plus 6. So y-intercept of 6 and a slope of negative 1. Down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1, down, right 1, down, right 1. And up 1, left 1. This is less than or equal to, so I'm going to include the points on the line. Now I need to decide if I'm shading above or below. If you look, this is less than or equal to, so I'm shading below that line. All right, so now I want to know where my solutions are. My solutions are the overlapping shaded region, so I'm going to darken them in just so that we can see where they are. And there's my solutions. Okay, next we have y is less than 5. So remember, when you have an equation of a line that's y equals 5 or x equals -2, something like that, we use Vux-Hoy for help. Vux-Hoy. Since it's y equals, that means that's a horizontal line. So I'm going to graph a horizontal line at 5. And since it's less than, I'm going to use a dashed line. Oops, there we go. So a horizontal line at 5, and it's going to be dashed. Move it up just a little bit. Okay, good enough. All right, now I need to show if I'm shading above or below. These are values less than 5. Where are the values less than 5? They are below that line. All right, now I'm going to change my line style, change it to red. Now I'm going to graph this inequality right here. Y is greater than or equal to 4/3 x minus 3. So y-intercept of -3, slope of 4/3. Up 4, right 3. Up 4, right 3. Down 4, left 3. These values are greater than or equal to. So I'm going to include, I didn't go down 4 over 3 on this point right here. Do you see that? Down 4 over 2. So I need to fix this. So you should notice if you're like drawing your lines and your points aren't going through all of them, it's probably because you made a mistake, not because you did the whole thing wrong, but I just backtracked here. So up 4, right 3. Up 4, right 3. There we go. Down 4, left 3. Down 4, left 3. There we go. All right, so I am including the points on the line. There we go. See how now it's going through all of them? There was one that was like way off. All right, this is greater than or equal to, so I'm going to shade above that line. And then I'm going to darken the overlapping shaded region. So the overlapping shaded region is below this line and to the left of this line. So it's all these values in between here. There we go. Isn't it pretty? Okay, let's move on to the last two here, and then I have follow-up questions in problem number 5. All right, so I want to graph y is greater than or equal to 1/3 x minus 3. So y-intercept of 3, slope of 1/3, up 1, right 3, up 1, right 3, down 1, left 3, down 1, left 3. Greater than or equal to, so I'm connecting them with a solid line. And then I look to see that it's greater than or equal to, so I'm shading above that line. All right, the next one is y is less than -2x plus 4. So I have a y-intercept of 4. Oops. And then my slope's -2. That's -2 over 1. So I'm going to go down 2, right 1, down 2, right 1. And continue that. Down 2, right 1, down 2, right 1, down 2, right 1. Up 2, left 1. All right, I'm going to connect these with a dashed line. Why is the line dashed? Because it's y values less than, not less than or equal to. All right, now I need to know if I'm shading above or below that line. Its values less than, so I'm shading below that line. All right, now I'm going to darken my overlapping shaded region. That's all these values in here. Oops. Okay. All right, there we go. Make it look real purple. All right, last one, number 4. I need y is, do I need that to, no. Y is less than 3. Sorry, -3. So Vux-Hoy. Hoy is a horizontal line. So at -3, I need a horizontal line. Since it's less than and not less than or equal to, I need to put a dashed line in. So at -3, I have this horizontal dashed line. My hair got stuck in it. There we go. Am I shading above or below? It's less than, so I want values less than -3. That's below. Then I want to graph my next inequality. So I'll do that in red. Vuxhoy again. And its y value is greater than 1. And it's not greater than or equal to, so another dashed line. And I want values greater than 1. Greater than 1 are y values above that, right? So now I want to shade my overlapping shaded region. I realize they don't overlap anywhere. So if they don't overlap anywhere, where are my solutions? There aren't any. So this actually has no solutions. Okay, for number 5, I want you to refer to problem 3, and I want to know, are these points solutions to the system? So is 3 -2, I'm going to change colors, maybe bright yellow will help. 3 -2, so I'm going to find 3 -2. 3 -2, that's this point right here. So I want to know if that's a solution to the system. So this is a very arguable one, right? People are like, I don't know. Is it in the overlapping shaded region? It's actually on the lines. So if I look, it's on this red line, which is great, but it's on a dashed blue line where those values are not included. So no, this is not a solution to the system. Let's look at, how do I get those yellow lines to go away, or that yellow point to go away? I'm going to have to do it before. So this is no. All right, let's look at 6 -5. 6 -5 right here. That's definitely no, right? And it's not in the overlapping shaded region at all. Gotta remember to erase the point before I write the word down. No. Next one, -2, 1. -2, 1. Yep, that's in the overlapping shaded region. So this is a yes. And then the last one is -3, -4. -3, -4 is right here. Okay, so that's on the red line, but it's solid. But it's also in that blue region, right? So that is a solution to the system. So if it falls on a dashed line, then it's not a solution. If it falls on a solid line, then it is a solution. All right, last but not least, you already have the equations graphed. We have to write the equation of the inequality. So first off, this is a system. So if you notice, your systems here are grouped by these brackets right here, these curly brackets. So we're going to write a curly bracket for each one. Okay. That way I don't have to forget to do it. And then there's a blue line and a red line, so I'll do it color-coded. Let's do the blue line first. So I need the y. I'll do my inequality symbol last. Let's first get our slope and our y-intercept. All right, our slope, it's up 2 over 1. So our slope is 2. Our y-intercept's right here, which is -3. So that is y and then -2x plus 3. Now I need to look and see, am I shading below or above? I'm below that line, so that's less than. And now I need to see if it's solid or dashed. It's solid, so I'm going to include the values that are equal to that. Now I'm going to do the red line. So the red line, I'm going to put y here, and then I need my slope and my y-intercept. All right, my y-intercept is 4. Oh, that's not a -3, that's a +3. Let's go back and fix that. +3. I put +3 there, so good for me. Oh, but I put -2 for some reason. Wow. It's 2x plus 3. Okay. So hopefully, if you watch that, you're like, what? Why? All right, y-intercept is 4, so that's B. And then my slope, this is up 1, left 4. So up 1, left 4 is going to be a -4, so that's -1/4. -1/4 x plus 4. All right, if you look, you're shaded below this line, so that's less than. And then it's dashed, so I'm not including anything on the line. All right, next one, I'm going to do my red line first because I still have a red pen right now, so I'm going to put y. And if I look, that's a horizontal line, Vuxhoy, so that's why it's going to be y equals also. All right, the y value it's going through is 4, and the slope is 0. That's why there is no coefficient in front of x or in x itself. All right, I'm shaded below, so that's less than. It's dashed, so I'm going to leave it as a less than. Now I'll do the blue line. Okay, so I need the slope and the y-intercept. The slope, it's down 1, right 3. Down 1, right 3. Negative 1/3. My y-intercept is 2. So that's y. This is going to be a negative 1/3 x plus 2. And now I need to know my inequality symbol. This one's shaded above that line, so this is greater than. It's solid, so greater than or equal to.